All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we could discuss what is going to be coming up over the next couple of days here. There isn't that much that's coming, but Dokkan, I think, did do a really good job last night with the EZAs here. Because one major problem, I've told you guys many times in videos, I mean, there's a lot of issues you could have with 2026 Dokkan. There's stuff you can complain about unless we're talking about, like, character quality. That is the one thing I think Dokkan, kind of like 10 out of 10 so far this year, I think, is just, like, overall, like, how good every character is. I think they've done quite a good job, right? Now, EZAs. I think one big thing with Dokkan is that they've been way, way too stingy with EZAs. It's many of these data downloads, I think they could add one or two EZAs to virtually any of them, right? Like, Deborah's celebration, off the top of my head, I don't know, maybe Super Boo, right? Like, LR Super Boo could have EZA'd. But another easy one to me is this character could have EZA'd. This is the guy, well, kinda, who fights Deborah. He does fight Deborah, but like, this is kind of like Gohan at the very end of the fight of Deborah. And more so, this moment is specifically him using the Super Kamehameha against Majin Buu's egg, right? Like, what Majin Buu is sealed in. But this guy could have EZA'd. Many of the data downloads during the 11th anniversary, I thought, felt a little underwhelming because there weren't that many EZAs. I think that's been a major problem for Dokkan. So, last night, they gave us not just RADITZ EZA, who we anticipated, but these two banner EZA characters also EZA'd, which is good. Right, this Nappa is Raditz's banner unit, and then this Tech Raditz, this was AGL Super Saiyan Bardock's banner unit. I mean, AGL Bardock EZA'd 2 years ago, right? The start of March celebration in 2024. And now his banner unit has actually gotten the EZA, which is good, right? So we have three, and they seem to be good characters, and they're buffing what is kind of the main category of the celebration here, which is Saiyan Saga. In particular, I think that this character, this Dokkan Fest right here, is very good. I think a lot of people don't really have too many opinions on them, because people don't really have the character, I think is pretty much what it is, right? But this character, I think, is very good. The strongest ability they have is this. The Nappa's active skill. We needed Saiyan Saga allies for that. Well, they just gave us 3 solid Saiyan Saga allies. That's really good, right? So this is going to be, good stuff. Now, Rick did mention here that he's thinking the EZAs are going to come out on the 8th. So, it's still several days away, as you guys can see. We're still a couple of days away. This is actually, they tweeted the EZA details a day early, it looks like. And I think the reason is because there's new quest mode stages. They go live as soon as the data download happens. So because of that, I think that's why the EZA details got tweeted out, essentially, a day early there, right? So here's the other content we have. Not a lot, but, I do fully anticipate this. This is one of those things where, like, we can't, I don't know, like, if you're very upset at the lack of content right here, it's just, like, it's unfortunately just the way the game is. There are moments I can pinpoint to you right now that are going to be super slow, right? When we're going to be sitting here on, like, June, probably, like, 6th, and there's going to be nothing going on in game, right? We'll be sitting here probably on, like, June 20th. And it's going to be a fucking ghost town, right? Go over to probably, like, closer to maybe the end of October or sometime in October. It'll feel really dead. November usually feels really dead, right? There's just down periods and up periods. It's just the structure of the game, the nature of the game. This is why it's so important, by the way, for them to hit the major celebrations. It kind of doesn't even matter how good, like, Deborah's celebration, it was very good, or how good Tao's celebration was. I thought Tao's celebration last year was very good. There's just less players on the game during these little celebrations with characters that aren't as popular, right? Everyone's eyes are on the 11th anniversary, so it's not good when Dokkan fumbles it, because that's when all the players are there, right? I think it's just a lot of players, right? Like, they're just not interested in, like, the month-to-month, like, nonsense that goes on. They want to come in when it's the big time. And so it's very important for Dokkan to not mess these major celebrations up, right? So, anniversary, GDC, Golden Week, right? Saiyan Day. It's very important that those are good. Saiyan Day in 2025 was weak. That's the only Saiyan Day that's been weak, really, for years and years and years. This year was good, though. So that makes me optimistic that Golden Week upcoming in this month is going to be strong, despite the fact that it was very weak last year as well. So in terms of the stages we got here, we have stage 82 of Extreme Super Battle Road, Sworn Enemies, Extreme Super Battle Road. I am excited that we're continuing Extreme Super Battle Road already, because when we hit, stage, 61, 71, 81, 91, your boy's able to get 100 extra box space, which is, I literally shed tears getting more, because they've gotten so stingy with box space. Ever since they raised the amount of box space that all accounts start with, which gave everyone, what was it, like an extra 300 box space, they stopped giving out box space, like, all the time. Like, we hit top grossing, they used to hand out box space, they don't even do that anymore. It sucks. But we'll get this Extreme Super Battle Road stage, which will be good. Then we have new quest mode dropping. This is good, because this could mean we could be closing in maybe on, like, a new free-to-play LR. Typically when they do this, like a nice little, like, free-to-play LR right here, it usually is going to be like a quest mode one. So, like, I actually am pretty excited about Saiyan Saga getting buffed, right? And one of my major reasons I'm excited about that is because I actually do significantly like Dokkan Frontier. And, I mean, it's going to be built all around these sagas. So, like, they can't do Saiyan Saga Dokkan Frontier. They have a lot of the key moments of the Saiyan Saga we do have cards of. But, like, they could do just a lot more to fill this roster out, allowing us, like, I just think about how much fun doing Majin Buu Saga Dokkan Frontier would be, and it's definitely not the case with Saiyan Saga, with Namek Saga, with many of the GT sagas, right? Any Dragon Ball Super Dokkan Frontier would probably mostly be pretty fun as well. Like a Universal Survival Saga Dokkan Frontier would probably be very fun, because there's just an avalanche of characters we could use. So they do need to hopefully be, doing a lot of those. What's funny is Dokkan spends so much time doing, like, movie characters, and I wonder, like, are the movies going to get, like, a Dokkan Frontier themselves, or what? That'll be interesting to see, right? So, all right, we have this, and then the quest mode stuff. The quest mode stuff might be tonight. Okay. I don't know when the data download is going to be, though. Looks like Global and JP data downloads will be at the same time from now on, which is good. But, I mean, we now have 3 potential time spots that the data download could be, and I don't know which one it's going to be. So, it's like we could be looking at, the data download could be at 10 p.m. my time tonight. That's when it could be. That's the JP usual time, like sometime in the 10 o'clock my time, Eastern time zone range. It could be around 2 a.m. my time, which is the normal global data download time. But the April Fool's Day data download that had Vegeta and Nappa in it, that was at like 9 a.m. my time, which they've never ever done before ever. So I don't know exactly when the data download's going to happen. It's going to be at one of those points. Maybe it's going to be tomorrow at 9 a.m. It could be. We'll see. I don't think I would really hate that time, 9 a.m. for the data download. That does seem kind of good to me. For me, hey, perfect. Sure. We can knock that out. And we'll see, again, what the quest mode's going to look like. We do have this. We talked about this, right? So Raditz is looking, and the EZAs are looking like they'll drop on the 8th. We have the 3 EZA characters. Not much going on in terms of content, and it's going to be slow until the Part 2 LR, which oh, damn, I just got a really good equip. Nice. Should be in about the LR probably around the 17th-ish. So like 15th to 17th is when I think the Part 2 LR could be dropping. Until then, I mean, Raditz is all we've got, right? Basically, it's going to be a long, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, now we're about to enter into like the slow period, right? So we got that. Proton, I made a tweet here. It looks like the awakenings for the Tech Goku and the STR Krillin are coming up. These guys right here. So that means we could, this Goku and this Krillin. So that means we could be seeing Dokkan Frontier drop, like more stages as, you know, maybe extra content with the Part 2 LR. Or maybe Golden Week has something to do with it, right? Like, I don't know, maybe they do, like, what if they would do like a, I guess the LR is probably going to be a base Goku. But, like, what if Golden Week is Kaioken Goku versus Final Form Frieza or something? Or, like, Kaioken Goku and Third Form Frieza, or, like, the two Dokkan Fests, right? Like, Frieza maybe would transform into Final Form, or he is just Final Form. And then later on, there could be another drop, you know, like, of, like, Super Saiyan Goku and Full Power Frieza. Right, for like GDC or something like that. Like, they do 2 of these. That could work well. Or I guess it could be like Golden Week leading into TDC. That would work well, actually. Right? So then you would have a dual Dokkan Fest. Because Final Form Frieza does need a Dokkan Fest. You could say Kaioken Goku does too, right? So that could knock out that. And then Super Saiyan Goku doesn't need a Dokkan Fest. He just needs like a grand LR. Like, Carnival LRs are, you know, sometimes best units in the game or in discussion for it, right? But like, I mean, TDC is going to be a Dokkan Fest LR and a Carnival LR. I mean, if we would do Golden Week and TDC as Namek both, I think that could satisfy everything we're looking to hit, right? So remember, Golden Week is probably going to be 27th, 28th, probably 27th, I think. We'll see. Like 27th, 28th, like one of these days is when I think Golden Week's going to drop. And because we're going back to the JP schedule the way it used to be, I think TDC probably about June 30th. I don't think they're going to aim for that global date again. I think the way 2025 did the schedule was best, but I guess based upon what they said about feedback from the survey, I read that as maybe Japanese players were like, wait, what the fuck is going on? And so they are going to put the schedule back to the way it was, I think, to satisfy Japanese players. That's at least the way I kind of interpret the, you know, survey results or the information that they told us, right? So, yeah, there we go. There is everything. We could be looking at some Dokkan Frontier at some point. I doubt it's going to be in this data download with the Raditzes, because I bet you, I mean, I don't, if this Goku's going to be an LR, that seems like they would, I mean, smartly tweet him out. Like, I guess maybe, like, you know, data download happens and his LR is just sitting in the data download. It's possible. But, you know, the new Dokkan Frontier stages could be Golden Week, could be with the Part 2 LR. You know, we'll see. I guess it's not impossible that it's with Raditz, but we'll see what happens. So, let me know what you guys think. You know, not really too much going on. So, you know, we are going to be looking ahead towards the Part 2 LR very soon. I'll catch you guys next time.